Hello and welcome back. There's a few changes in the course that I'd like to describe before we get started next week. You'll notice that there's a revised course syllabus, and I'll point that out in a minute. The one major change is that there will be no more face-to-face meetings this semester. We're going to be all online. There is a new set of readings as well as some videos and podcasts, and these are listed in the course syllabus. They're also in D2L in a different format, and that I will show you in a minute. I changed some of the course materials because I'm hoping that these are slightly more engaging and relevant to our current global and local circumstances. And I want them to be accessible because I know that these are turbulent times and people are going through a lot of different types of stressors. Another change of note is that the final paper length has been reduced from a minimum of 7 pages to a minimum of 3 pages. And you can find more information on that in the revised assignment document. There's also a new plan for discussions, which I will discuss shortly. So the new weekly plan is as follows. Each week you will begin the readings on Monday or before. For that week, make sure that you read and watch all the required readings and videos. I think in a few cases there's a podcast, and make sure that you do so by Wednesday of each week. Then you will respond to a discussion question each week before 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, and that will count as your Tuesday participation points and attendance points. Then we're going to meet as a class online each Thursday via Zoom, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. And we'll meet at our normally scheduled class time at 12:30 until 1:45 or until we're done. If it's earlier, I won't keep you past 1:45, but there may be, yeah. Each week you'll go to the correct module in D2L, and that's where you can find all of the required materials as well as the different drop boxes or places to submit assignments. So there's a few things that you need to get started doing today. The first one is if you have not yet given your presentation, be sure to go to this document and sign up for one. I'm going to click on it to show you what you should be doing. So if you have not yet given your presentation, make sure that you sign up for one. However, if you have already decided on a presentation previously and you've put some work into that presentation already and you prefer to keep that topic and present on it, you can do so. If that's the case, choose a date and write in your topic name. Otherwise, please select a new topic and a new date and write your name in here. There may be more than one student that signs up for a particular topic. And if that's the case, I'm going to ask you to coordinate with that person to make sure that both of your presentations don't overlap too much and that you both focus on different elements of the same of that topic, if that makes sense. So make sure you do that right away. Also, make sure that you set up your computer or your phone or your device so that you can easily log into Zoom on Thursday. Zoom, as I mentioned before, is a live web, what do they call it? Web conference software. And in fact, that's what I'm using right now to record this video. So just to reiterate, we're going to meet every Thursday from 12:30 to 1:45 until the end of the semester. And then the Zoom information I'm going to show you next. Also, what you should get started doing today is the readings and the videos for next week. So now I'm going to give you just a short tour of the course changes online, okay? So once you log into the course, as you're familiar with, you see this page. This is our landing page. All the materials that you need for the course, you'll find under materials and content. The Start Here button is where I'd like you to, rather modules where I'd like you to begin. This module contains most of the same information in this video, with one exception, and that is the Zoom details. The best way to log into Zoom is by clicking on this link. If it's the first time that you're using Zoom on your device, it may prompt you to install something or make some change to your device. Please give that a try. And if you run into any difficulties, technical difficulties, let me know as soon as possible. But give this a try well before Thursday so that we can smooth out any problems before our meeting on Thursday. If all else fails and you're absolutely not able to join by web conference, or you don't have a video camera, or you can't use your device, you can also join just by phone. And to do that, you would dial this number. Because we're going to be using a lot of visuals in this online classroom, it's best that you attend via the link. However, if you can't, I understand, I'll record each of the class meetings so that you can see the visuals afterward. A copy of the revised course syllabus is also in this module, and it's in a Google document similar to the presentation. When you click on that link, brings you to, brings you to the course syllabus, okay? And most of the material is the same in the first part of the syllabus. The one major change is that all of my office hours will be moved to Zoom, so I'm not holding face-to-face office hours. And the link to my office hour room, Zoom room, is right here. This is that link, okay? Scroll down all the way down. The rest is pretty much the same as the other, as the previous syllabus. The next major change is in the course requirements, and I have adjusted it just slightly to percentages rather than points because things have changed so much. The percentages are exactly the same as the points, but don't be concerned if you see that. You'll scroll down a bit further until you see the spring break. So week 9, 10, and 11, which we didn't have classes. And then next week is week 12. And you'll notice in the syllabus that the week or the dates of that week are right here. The learning objectives for that week are right here. And then links to any required readings or videos are right here. There's also a preview of what the discussion assignment, the Wednesday discussion assignment will be, and that's here. And then just a reminder that we're meeting on Thursday, okay? And you can see that all the way through. Returning to our course here in D2L, I'm going to go back to our Start Here page. Each week, I want you to go to the correct module. So starting next week, you'll go to week 12, and you can find the learning objectives here. The required readings are either going to be linked here or they'll be down here below, right? And as you complete them, I recommend clicking them off so that you feel like you've accomplished and made some progress. Each week, as I mentioned, by Wednesday, you're going to complete a discussion. So that will, you'll find the discussion assignment here. within the module, and you'll click on it to go to that discussion. Okay, and I don't know, this looks weird. We'll have to fix that. And then you'll develop reply to the thread. And this is where you're going to write in your response to this question. Okay. Let's see. There are the materials below this section, so below the weeks, starting with general course documents, are the materials that were from the first part of the class. If you want to take a look at the final paper guidelines and how they've changed, really the only change, significant change, is the length, and you can find that here. Okay. So feel free to send me an email if you have any questions or concerns. I'm going to be, of course, online all weekend as well as next week. So I'm happy to field any questions, and I really look forward to seeing everyone on Thursday. Let me know if there's anything that is happening in your life that makes it difficult, that might make doing any of this coursework difficult. All right, we'll see you Thursday.